Hey, everybody, this is Blake Schwank with Colorado Computer Support for another Cyber Saturday Tech Tip. Like we talked about, we do this every week to help keep your business secure and compliant with the regulations that are out there and keep you from losing data and losing customers. What I want to talk to you about today is HIPAA compliant, patient security and cannabis. And I have a good friend and with Harry Brelsford here. He is out in Austin, Texas, and he is an expert at IT and cannabis. And so, Harry, what give us a little background about you and what you do. We've known each other for about 20 years in the IT space, but what are you doing now?
Yeah. Quickly, met you through, like I now affectionately call it my first career. Early Microsoft as a vendor. If I had been an employee, I wouldn't be on this show right now. I'd be doing something fun. No. And Blake, my reputation was small business server, so Windows Server for small businesses, and that went away in 2014. Because Microsoft completely went away and they pushed everybody to the cloud. So that's, a well-known story. So that's basically when I got involved in the cannabis technology field in Seattle, Washington, where I lived at the time. So think about it. First career in tech, still in tech, but then Seattle was legal, right? By that point, it was already about 5, if not 6 years legal. And so we were starting to see an industry emerge in cannabis technology, or Cannatech. And so I grabbed the bull by the horns. And so that's why today I go to a lot of conferences. I do some analysis. I write for a couple magazines, but I track like a Wall Street analyst by analogy. I track the cannabis technology field.
And it's a fascinating field. We have some clients that are in it, and it comes up once in a while about HIPAA compliance, patient security, EPHI, and cannabis. And there's a debate whether it applies or not. Does HIPAA compliance apply to the cannabis industry?
Well, I guess it would. It's not my area of domain expertise, but certainly on the medical side, I'm going to go out and stretch and say it does apply. I was just talking to an MSP, Bayou Technology. Shout out to that gentleman over there. Jason, and I was just talking to him, and he's in Louisiana. That's now medical legal. And Blake, they're called pharmacies. They're not even called dispensaries. Okay, yeah. And it's this whole business model that is a pharmacy.
Yeah.
Very different perspective. And he's the IT guy for like 8 out of 9 of them in Louisiana. So he got to scale. And as you can imagine, they have their own specific software coming from the medical side and the pharmacy roots. So the long answer is yes, HIPAA would apply. Absolutely, in terms of record keeping and identity and privacy.
Yeah, well, I think privacy is important also for those that are in the, maybe consumers of medical cannabis, medical marijuana, because it's interesting to people I've run into who actually consume cannabis. There's professional CEOs, doctors, there's attorneys who may not want their data out there in the wild. And when you go into these dispensaries, they're scanning your medical card and saving it somewhere, right? And who knows what protections they have. So that's it's an interesting business. So
It is. But yeah, keep me posted if you learn more about HIPAA interactions in cannabis. I'd like to know.
Yeah, I think eventually there will be teeth in it. So, well, I appreciate you, Harry. Appreciate the friendship and the knowledge that you provide to the community. And again, I'm Blake Schwank. Thank you for joining us for this Cyber Saturday Tech Tip. And make sure that you click and you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you like us on Facebook and LinkedIn, and check out our other social. And if you have any questions about how to secure your data in your dispensary, or if you're concerned about your patient data that's out there in the wild, give us a call at Colorado Computer Support. We're experts at this. Our phone number is 719-439-0599. And our web address is www.coloradosupport.com. And I look forward to seeing you next week for another Cyber Saturday Tech Tip.